Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Z. I'm a clinical psychologist specializing in transgender care. Welcome to my channel. Let's talk about acceptance. Yeah, exactly. What the hell is acceptance? Oh my God, sounds like such an easy concept and yet so elusive for so many of us. I know that I have used it a lot in my videos. I have also used it in comment section, commenting back to you a lot of times saying that acceptance is the key. And I've noticed a lot of you will write back and say, yeah, but what exactly is acceptance? What does it even look like? What does it mean to accept that I am transgender? So I wanted to do a video today to talk to you about acceptance because personally it took me a while to understand the concept of acceptance. And I know that for a lot of you it is very elusive. So I want to talk to you about it, and hopefully it'll be a video that will help you understand it as well, because there is quite a bit of actually a power behind acceptance once you do get to understand it. So what is acceptance? What the hell does it mean to accept your transgender identity? Well, very simply put, acceptance basically means accept what's in front of you. Accept what's happening to you right now. It is a very here and now type of concept. It is not about accepting the past. It's not about accepting the future. It's just about looking where you're at right now and accepting the facts of it. When I say facts, what I mean is factually accept what is happening versus how you feel about it, versus what you think about it, or even versus how your mind justifies it. That's what real acceptance is. Again, not easy to understand it, right? And a lot of you are probably sitting, watching me, thinking, I still don't get it. What the hell does it mean? Okay, fine, I accept I'm trans. Here's the power behind it. Let me give you an example. Example I use a lot of times in my videos about body weight, because the reality is that a lot of us do struggle with extra 10, 15 pounds. I don't know if struggle is the right word, but a lot of people do carry extra 10, 15 pounds, some maybe more, some maybe less. So this is a really good metaphor to use for that. I know I carry like extra 15 pounds. I would love to drop. So here's an acceptance, right? So I'll use myself, for example. So I carry 15 pounds, extra 15 pounds that I would like to lose, right? And there was some time where I would justify what's happening with me is that extra 15 pounds. And the justification will be, well, you're a voluptuous person. Another justification will be you're big boned, right? The popular one. Another one may be my metabolism is slower. Life is too short. All of this are not acceptance. All the things are just justifying the reality. And when we justify reality that way, when I justify 15 extra pounds in this way, that, oh, you're just big boned or you're just voluptuous, I'm not really stepping into actually a powerful sovereign position within myself to be able to change anything about it, because in my mind's eye, I'm making it justifiable in a way where I am actually making it powerless. I'm taking power and control away from it because I'm saying this is the way it is and this is the way it's going to be. Do you see the difference? Versus one day, actually, true story, one day I went on a walk and I was thinking about this damn 15 pounds. And I thought to myself, no, you're not voluptuous. I mean, you may have a physicality of voluptuousness, but you're not per se voluptuous. You're also not big boned. You're also not having 15 extra pounds because life is too short. You're just 15 pounds overweight or 15 pounds heavier, or whatever language you want to use. It doesn't have to be any one particular way. But the minute I realized that, yeah, I'm just 15 pounds heavier, it took away all of those justifications out of the equation. And the minute I realized is the minute I also stepped into position of power to then say, okay, do I want to be 15 pounds heavier? No. What am I willing to do about it? So this is the power of acceptance, is that it presents you with a choice. And by the way, it is okay if, for example, I were to choose, okay, I'm 15 pounds heavier. I'm not going to do anything about it. At least I stopped bullshitting myself about being big boned or being voluptuous or liking my cheese and wine, whatever. And at least I accepted that, yeah, you're just 15 pounds heavier. End of story. Acceptance is doing that. It's about accepting the fact. It's about looking at the facts. And once you look at the facts, you can be in a position of power to change them. Acceptance, this is really important, is not about it's not about surrendering to the situation. Notice how me saying that I'm 15 pounds heavier doesn't mean that I'm just surrendering to it and giving up on it. No. It also doesn't mean that the way things are is the way they have to continue to be. Just because I'm 15 pounds heavier now doesn't mean that I will always continue to be 15 pounds heavier. I have a choice. I can change it. I can modify it. The same thing goes for all of you. When you accept that you're transgender, non-binary, genderqueer, whatever terminology you like to use to define yourself, really truly accept, versus a lot of times having I accept but, I accept and but type of dialogue, or a lot of times are jumping around the word. I know that a lot of transgender people don't want to really accept their transgender. They'd rather use a lot of different languages to pull on within their mind. Languages such as I had testosterone poisoning, language such as this is the way I was born and I shouldn't have been born that way. It's all the stories we tell ourselves. And you know what? While maybe those stories are helpful in brushing our ego, just like my story, tell myself I'm voluptuous, it also stagnates the potential. It doesn't really do much for you, and it's really not fair to yourself. So the minute you actually accept, yes, I am a transgender person, then you can step into the position of power to then realize that just because I am transgender, okay, it doesn't mean that it comes with all of the limitations and things always have to be the way they are now. And the way they are now for you, maybe you haven't started hormones, or maybe you haven't started surgery, or maybe you haven't even come out yet, and you're thinking everything sucks. Well, guess what? It first starts with that first square. You can step into it and you can really accept who you are now, and then decide what do you want to do about it. Okay, I'm a transgender person. What does it mean? What do I need to be a happy transgender person? What do I need to feel more congruent as a transgender person? What do I need to be more successful as a transgender person? Out of that place, you can then start focusing on the future versus running the wheels of struggling to accept who you are. I know that what I'm saying can still feel very elusive to a lot of you. Like I said, this is not an easy concept to grasp or to wrap minds around it. And we really negate acceptance in so many other areas of our lives, right? We really do negate it in so many other areas of our life. But it's such an important concept. It's really important to realize that it's basically just looking at the facts right now in front of you and saying, yes, I am that person. I am transgender. I am non-binary. I am genderqueer. A lot of people, you think they do, but they really don't. I know this because I work with a lot of clients and I hear the dialogues that my clients use. A lot of the dialogue is, oh, I accept I'm transgender, and then it follows with but I hate to be, I hate this, I hate that, this shouldn't have happened to me. All valid. I'm right there with you, anger and frustration. But that is not acceptance. The minute you go into but, is you robbing yourself from the power embedded in being able to make a choice. You did not choose to be trans, but you do have a choice how to navigate your transgender identity moving forward. While being born a particular way is not a choice, how you play out that hand of cards is a choice, easy or hard or difficult. So hopefully this is helpful. Let me know if this is still very elusive. Let me know if this helped in any way at all. Comment below if you did come to acceptance. What helped you to come to acceptance? What helped you to solidify that sense of acceptance? What helped you understand what acceptance concept means? Because I know that a lot of you are doing really great job of sharing your experiences, and I see how a lot of you are reading a lot of everybody else's comments and commenting all the time, how it has been very helpful to read particular comments. So this is starting to become quite a bit of a community where we all come together and we share experiences. This is what was working for me. This is what was not working for me. So comment below and share what was acceptance like for you, what helped you come to the acceptance, And if you're still struggling with the concept of acceptance, and if you still think it's elusive concept that's really far-fetched out there, let us know too, because somebody might jump on it and help you understand it further. So comment below, and I'll see you all next time.